Do you listen to other play-by-play announcers?
Never. No, no. I haven't listened to a broadcast since the 90s. I made a huge commitment. It would have been in 1999 to never listen to another broadcast. So I now had the sound. If I'm at a Super Bowl party and someone's got the sound up, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
But I haven't listened to a broadcast since 1999. Sound's always empty. So every single time I say something on the air, it's brand new to me. You know, I guess after a broadcast, someone could say, "Eric, why'd you say that? I heard someone say that 2 weeks ago." It's news to me. You know, I used to do. I was the in-game reporter for the Chicago White Sox, and Hawk Harrelson was the play-by-play guy. Enormous respect for Hawk as a broadcaster. He's a Southern gentleman, and he's got this way of talking. And I would listen to him just because I had to. I was in broadcast for 9 innings. Well, that summer, I also had a job doing minor league baseball. And I remember I was doing it's a Schaumburg Flyers game. We're in the Northern League. There was a fly ball to center field. And I said, oh, there's a can of corn to the center fielder. And I was absolutely just beside myself, just couldn't believe that I'd stolen a line that Hawk Harrelson would have said. I was like, I can't do that ever again. You know, I'm not this 65-year-old guy from Augusta, Georgia. You know, I've got to be me, and I want to be my own creative self. And so I said, how can I do this? I said, well, don't listen to anyone else. So since that time, I've had the sound off. So I don't listen to anyone else, and it's all kind of a commitment towards me being the best version of who I can be.
Are there other play-by-play announcers or contemporaries that you ever go to for advice or just like bounce things off of?
No.
Interesting. That's crazy that you haven't listened to another announcer since 1999. Aren't you curious what they sound like a little bit?
No. I do talk to other announcers. I go to games, you know, and
sure.
Let's go over pronunciations, or can you tell me more about this story, or am I on the right page here? So I do have a knowledge of, you know, who these guys are.
Right.
I have a good friend. Mark Followill is a guy that I really respect. I think he's fantastic. He's the Dallas Mavericks guy. He does a lot of national stuff. He's one guy I give a shout out to. I think he's fantastic. My mentor was a guy named Glenn Geffner, who spent forever, 2 decades, as the Miami Marlins radio guy. You know, he's, I guess, would be someone I bounce ideas off of. He's fantastic in the way he prepares for a game. And but yeah, that's kind of been my style. It's like I kind of want to be my own best version of myself.
That's interesting.